This is the LX21 Shiatsu foot massager by Lunix. So unboxing it, packaging is pretty clean, nothing felt cheap or flimsy, which is always a good sign. The machine itself is solid, weighs about 15 pounds, and in the box you get the power cord, a wireless remote, 2 hot and cold gel packs, and a USB charger. The charger can plug directly into the machine to charge the remote, but honestly, once the machine is plugged in, it just charges the remote automatically anyways. There's also a little reset pin in the manual in case you ever need to factory reset the machine. Small detail, but glad it's there. Alright, so let's do a quick walkthrough. The 2 gel packs slot right into the side of the machine. You can either heat it or cool them depending on what your feet actually need. There are handles on the sides which makes it moving around pretty easy, and on the back there's an angle adjustment for when you want to use the massager on your calves. The remote control controls everything. You've got a timer anywhere from 5 minutes to up to 30 minutes, 6 massage modes, intensity levels 1 through 6, a vibration feature that turns it on or off, and of course a heat setting that's built into the machine itself, separate from the gel packs. Mode-wise, you have P1 through P3, which uses both a combination of rollers and air compression together. And you have P4, which uses just the rollers, and P5 and P6 are air compression only. So I tried to look under the foot compartment to see the rollers, but it's covered with a soft cloth liner, so I pretty much just left it alone. I have a shoe size of about 7 to 7.5, and the fit feels pretty good. The heel sits naturally in the heel rest, and I do recommend wearing socks just to kind of keep the area clean. On max intensity, the air compression really wraps around your whole foot while the rollers work underneath. It's a lot of pressure, but kind of in a good way. So one thing I thought was actually pretty smart is the fact that the pressure lets your foot shift slightly side to side, so that the rollers end up hitting different spots, including the arch, which I really enjoyed. So for the calves, honestly, it does come with the angle adjustment on the back, but I personally didn't really like it. What ended up working better for me was just laying the machine completely flat on the ground again and just resting my calves on it. The gravity naturally pushes your legs down into the rollers, and the compression also does the rest. This, in my opinion, was way more effective than trying to angle it and get the proper precision for the calf muscles. So I was a little bit curious to see, what happens if I put my forearms here? Because, sometimes typing on a computer or working with my arms, say going at the gym, sometimes my forearms feel sore. Let's just kind of go ahead and actually I recommend, just in case. Alright, in case for whatever reason you got to stop this, you want to kind of keep it in your hands, just the man. Not gonna lie, this feels pretty good after having my forearms feeling a little bit sore just after a session of yoga today, and man. I do want to say that I do notice that I'm not sure if this is a thing or not, but based off the width of your extremity, whether it's your arms or your forearm, there is a little bit of a precaution as far as like the amount of pressure. It's almost smart sensing, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't squeeze too much where it cuts off circulation. It kind of gives you just enough to, oh man, that's right, that feels really good. But what I'm trying to say is that this gives you just enough pressure where it doesn't really completely cut off circulation, and just gives you the right amount of pressure. So I do recommend, if you're having some sore forearms, this is definitely a good way to kind of just relax and just, like, it really squeezes the medial and lateral aspects of your forearms really well. And again, depending on the settings, you could go ahead and just take away the rollers and only have the compression only, or vice versa, of having the rollers only and taking away the compression. So again, just depending on what setting you're using. So pretty cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the LX21 by Lunix. And I do want to say that I've had a chance to sample some of the other massagers, not specifically from this company, but just some other foot massagers that I've had in the past. And actually, I did create a video a few years ago, so if you want to go and check that out. And one of my biggest issues with that type of massager was the fact that, I guess because my legs are a little small, I couldn't really quite get the proper pressure in it, so it didn't really feel as, I don't use the word comfortable, but it didn't really feel as good, and the pressure just wasn't strong enough, so I ended up returning it and trying to get something else. But in this case, something like this actually does a pretty good job. Again, primarily because you could kind of adjust it, whether you could target specifically your feet, or you could specifically target your calf, or in this case, if you feel like it, you could use your forearms too. So if you guys are looking for a nice, good shiatsu massager, definitely give this company a try. And I do want to say it is a little bit pricey, but again, sometimes you do get what you pay for, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? This is pretty good, pretty solid quality build, and it has a lot of nice features. And again, hot, cold, 5, 6 programmable features, as well as the level of intensity that this massager provides. So yeah, take a look.